Hey everyone, welcome to Aligned Souls Tarot. I'm Lindsay. Today we are going to be doing the singles read for my Libras. So welcome everybody who fits into that category. Really quickly before we really get started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I do want to build the channel to 100 subscribers and start doing some giveaways at that point. So most tarot readers give out tarot decks or crystals. I will be doing that, but I have a business on the side for healing physically, from a genetics standpoint, DNA standpoint, called The Healing Lifestyle, and you can find information about that in the description box. So what I wanted to do was not just focus on metaphysical healing, but also healing in the physical sense, okay? So I have some really cool ideas as far as those giveaways go, but I do want to build the channel up before I start doing that. So the goal is 100 subscribers, and then I will definitely start doing those giveaways for you guys. So subscribe if you have not, and share out the channel and videos if you think that it would resonate with your friends and family. Also remember that this is a general read, so some of it will resonate, some of it may not. So take what does and leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. Also remember that we're all on our own timeline, so not all the Libras are going to go through the same thing at the same time. I trust that you found this message, at the time that it will resonate, but just in case it doesn't, come back in a couple of days, up to about a week's time. So what I typically tell everybody, you can also check out your other placements, so Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising as well. There could be other messages in there, or there could be the main message in one of those as well. So don't forget those. Alright, again, this is for my single Libras, so if you have somebody in mind or are currently in a connection, those reads will be called New Love Reads, and those will be posted later on, okay? So this may not resonate if you do have somebody in mind, but you're more than welcome to watch it and find out. There will be an extended read today that's also in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out, and I'll get into that later in the video. And I think that that's everything that I need to tell you guys. A lot of information is in the description box if you want personal reads or to donate to the channel. Everything goes right back into the channel if you guys go that route. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with things that might have happened in the past, kind of get a baseline going, and then we'll go with how to move forward, right? And again, this is for the next 7 days. I know I didn't mention that. So whenever you see this video, this should be for the next 7 days. Alright, I'm going to do it this way real quick. And if you guys hear some music in the background, my apartment complex is having a pool party right now, and the way my apartment faces is directly towards the pool. So they are playing a live band tonight, so you might hear that in the background, and I apologize if you do. Wow. Okay, Libra. So definitely a lot of the sacral chakra coming through as far as the past is concerned. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse in the bottom of the deck. Both of these are root chakras. The rest of these are sacral chakras. This one is the 4 of Swords in reverse, and that is your heart chakra. So definitely some bottom 3 chakra. Well, no, the solar plexus is not in here, but that bottom half definitely needing some sort of healing and moving forward with this. I'll try to adjust this light real quick. There we go. There's like a little glare on it. Okay, so as far as the past goes, let's see. I think you're looking towards your future. I think you're very strong on your own being single. and you're trying to look towards your future and what you're kind of like hoping for that I'm getting a golden nugget, which is weird, but some of you that might resonate. But you're looking for that diamond in the rough, that golden nugget, the end-all be-all sort of situation. You're looking for that like final person, right? That person that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. I feel like you're just in that zone right now in your life. And you're not really sure on how to go about moving forward, because it seems like everything that you have been trying or you have been doing or reading or practicing isn't really helping you move the needle, so to say. It's not helping you get further along in your journey. And again, this is the past, so all right, I'm just trying to pick up the messages they want me to tell you based off of these. Okay, so they're asking you to be more kind to yourself, is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of self-love that needs to take place right now in order for you to move forward. And I feel like there's a bunch of you out there who will watch this, who will be like, well, Lindsey, I have, been working on self-healing and self-love for a long time now. Like, what do I need to do differently? So that is something that we will get into in the extended read, exactly pinpointing exactly what it is that you need to heal, how you need to go about healing it, where these issues are arising. With that sacral chakra, though, I can go ahead and tell you it's probably some sort of subconscious belief system that has been put in place by like close family or friends, some sort of societal grouping. Again, that could be like your family, or that could be the friends that you have. It could be even the career, although I'm not really getting that so much, but some sort of social circle that you guys are in is not pressuring you, but it's how you present yourself is what they're telling me. So it's how your concern is how will they view you if you do things differently. That's what I'm being told. So you have been, let's just say, trained, I guess. You have been developed in such a way that it matters what these people say and think. And it's because of that and the need for healing with that it is bleeding over into your relationship status, and either A, the inability to hold a relationship down, or B, not finding that right person. Okay? But I definitely have this, I really just feel like it's not something that you're aware of. It's not something that you think is a problem because it lies below the surface. It is something that is subconscious. But it is blocking somebody's way in towards you. That person that you seek, it is blocking their way in. Hold on, guys. I just noticed this was off a little bit. Okay. That's better. So I'm also seeing that there's some sort of passion that you guys have left behind, that you left behind because of this situation, because of that it's this circle. Like, they keep showing me like this circle. And again, it could be a circle of friends. It could be a circle as far as your family goes, familial ties. Just there's something there that is, it's a standard. It's a standard. It's a certain rule or something, like there's something there that is preventing you from moving forward with relationships. But there is also something that you were passionate about in the past. It could be a job or a career. It could be a hobby. It could be a person that you were passionate about. And you had to leave that behind because of this group. Okay. And I'm getting that it hurt you to do so, but you didn't let them see it. And they're telling me you had a poker face and you didn't show your cards, is exactly what they're telling me. So I hope that resonates, because that seems really specific, and I don't know if that instance is going to resonate with everybody, but there is this blockage in moving forward. Again, I don't feel like it's conscious. I feel like it's something that is subconscious, that you're not even aware of, that you can't see. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords here in the bottom. I'm just going to pull these out too. You have the King of Swords, and I'm going to read these once I pull them. So, King of Swords, then you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Nine of Swords, and lastly, you have the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, I was just looking for emotions. The only cup card here you have is the Nine of Cups, and I'm really getting that that's just what you hope your future outcome is, right? Something like that. You also have the Lovers here at the very, very, very bottom. And I feel like that is something that you are looking for. Okay, so here we have some more of that sacral chakra. So now you have, 5 cards for the sacral chakra. King of Swords, being very cold, standoffish, very decisive though, very decisive. And I feel like this is how you're coming off to people, and they're telling me that it's actually a turn off. Like, it's good that you know your boundaries, but at the same time, it's a turn off. There's just so many swords in this here, and swords deal with communication aspects. So there's something here that you are not discussing. Okay, I feel like you're not confronting yourself with it. You are not discussing it. You're trying not to think about it, but it does keep you up at night. It is something that you worry about. And again, it's that sense of not knowing how to move forward, not knowing what the next step is. And it's like, it's just this conflict. It's this conflicting energy of, it's like, well, people always leave, so I have to keep my guard up. Maybe even as far as, like, people are out to get me might be some sort of thinking, like a subconscious thinking. Like I said, I really don't feel like you guys are aware of this thinking. I feel like it is hidden below the surface, which is why you're being guided to work on that sacral chakra, because when you work on that chakra like that, it will bring that information up to the surface. And like I said, in the extended, we definitely will get into more deeply as far as how to move forward and what areas really need healing, like pinpointing those areas. So make sure you check that out. It is in the description box. The link will be in the description box shortly after I upload this video. So I do feel like you guys are really trying to move on. Like I said, you're really trying to pull yourself up out of this situation. It just is going to take you becoming aware of the situation in order for you to do that, which I feel is a journey that you guys are open and willing to take. Okay. Let's get, I'm going to put these like this real quick. And then let's get some cards out as far as the next 7 days and like what, oh, they're telling me to shuffle. Okay. Twice. All right. Okay, so as far as the next 7 days go, kind of what to expect and any sort of guidance that is around the next 7 days as far as being single or as if anybody's coming in, that sort of thing. Okay, that's good. That's good. So there is somebody that you have your eye on. Either that or there is somebody who is watching you and they want to come in. Lots of heart chakra coming out now. Okay, so in the next 7 days, lots of emotion. And we're going to do a 3x3 again. I mean, 3x2 again. Like this. Hope you guys can see all of these. Doesn't look like it. Move these up to the side because you don't really need these anymore. Okay, so all right, yeah, definitely that heart chakra coming in now. You have 5 cards on the board with the heart chakra. And again, look, bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. Still, even though I even shuffled it, you guys saw that, right? I shuffled it twice. And it's the Lover's card is still coming up on the bottom. That's crazy. Okay, so there is somebody that either you have your eye on or they have their eye on you. But somebody's guard is up surrounding this connection. It could be you, could be them. They're telling me that the guard is up because of this situation that we just talked about having that standard or that belief system in place, is why the guard is up. And like I said, it could be your guard up because of that, or it could be their guard up because they know that about you, whatever this is over here. Not being accepted is what they just told me. I feel like you don't think that this person will come in. So I feel like it is somebody that you know. Or is in the vicinity of people that you know. And I feel like you don't think that this, either you don't think that this person will come in, or you're in the mode of not accepting this person's offer, even though I feel like you want to. I feel like you guys could be I feel like this could be like a really good connection for you guys. I'm just going to get a couple more cards here. But I feel like this could be a good connection for you guys. It's just, there's this blockage here. Yeah, so it's basically saying to expect clarity around the situation within the next 7 days. Somebody is going to come in with communication surrounding this. They are going to come in with this offer for you, and there's going to be this clarity that kind of happens with this, and it's your decision on whether or not you're going to accept this offer. But this could be a really good relationship for you. I don't see anything I don't see anything bad about it. It's just that you just have this caution around it because of whatever this tie is up here that we discussed. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards. I just have a really good feeling that the oracle cards are going to bring out a lot more information than what the tarot cards are doing right now. Yeah, so bottom of the deck you do have the Magician here, which is signifying that you do have the ability to make the necessary changes if that's what your desire is. Again, that's another sacral chakra card. So definitely root chakra here, sacral chakra, and the heart chakra. Those are the main 3 cards. Okay, so this is the wisdom of the oracle deck. And this one always gives like really good guidance with this. So we're going to find out guidance for the next 7 days. What do they want you to know about this situation and moving forward in the next 7 days? Alright, so you have higher power and you have breathe in the reverse. You have the Imagine card here, which is pretty much like the Magician card. The Fates in reverse. Protection message. Alright, they want me to stop right there for now. You also have Observer on the bottom, which is kind of relevant to what I was saying about either you watching this person or they're watching you. There's just some sort of observing that is happening here with this. So I like to read these from the book, so I will do this really quickly for you guys. Higher power is kind of self-explanatory, you know. It's about being in contact with spirit, with source, with God, whatever your belief system is, being in the presence of the divine and seeing it in everything that you do, right? The oracle's message is that it reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there's a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You're always protected and divinely directed. As far as the relationship message goes with this too, just really quickly, it's about reevaluating your relationship with your higher power. That your partnership with spirit is your number one priority, okay? So there's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person that's essential to your growth and evolution. If you tend to your spiritual connections, you'll remain aware of your true nature. And like I said, I really feel like what's happening here is there is this other person. You may or may not know of them. Either you have your eye on them or they have their eye on you. And ultimately, this person is that connection that you seek. You are, bringing this in. You are manifesting this person in. The problem is they're not your typical person, okay? And there's a reason for that. Because if they were your typical person, it would end up in the same outcome that all of these other relationships have ended up in. So the universe or God or spirit, however your belief is giving you this person to kind of stir the pot and mix things up and actually make something successful for you guys that actually works. Okay, and like I said, there is going to be that communication that comes in about clarity around this person, who this person is even, and what it is that they seek from you, okay? So be ready within the next week to either meet somebody new, which I feel is the case for a lot of you, or for somebody's truth to come out as far as their feelings or thoughts surrounding you, okay? All right, next you have breathe in the reverse, number 29. And because it's in the reverse, it is a protection message. The reverse cards aren't anything bad, okay? Okay, protection message for breathe says, inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise, move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. And I feel like this is really powerful because it does relate to this overwhelm card that we have here, and this transition between the 9 and 10. So transitioning between this sense of overwhelm to this sense of release and coming out of that darkness into the new beginning, okay? So focusing on your breath, doing meditation, like they said, getting out in nature, all of those things are really good. That'll also reconnect you with your higher power as well, finding that calmness. And then you'll find that guidance that you need as well. Okay, you have the fates here, which number 17. And I didn't go over that with you guys, the different numbers. Let me just pop this over here. Okay, so numbers, you have a number 4, you have the 11, or this is 29, which reduces to 11, which also reduces to the number 2. So definitely this divine connection coming in, again signified with the 4 or double 2. You have the number 8 card, which is a double of 4. So you have 2, 4, double 8, right? And this one is also a number 2 card as well as number 20. Okay, the fates in reverse is the protection message, which says, it is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Okay, so with this, I'm really connecting this to what we talked about before with, well, a couple of things. A, things of the past, right, and why things haven't worked out. And letting go of that control of understanding the why and just trusting in the process. I'm also getting, again, with whatever this issue is with your people that you're surrounded with, about their viewpoint of you if you do something different, and letting go of that and knowing that their perspective is very different from your own, and they don't have that validity over your life like you think they do, and nor should they be given that validity, because your connection should be to source and spirit and not be swayed by other people's beliefs and structures, okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay, next you have Imagine here, which is number 20, reduces to number 2, and it says, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions, very much like the Magician card that we have here. Why do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want. You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. That's awesome that we just got meditating, and that's kind of clarifying that. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations. And imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, as if by magic. So this is really great too about breaking free from these other people's standards and beliefs and thoughts, right? And creating your own vision of what your life should be like, what you want it to be like. Especially you guys had this wish fulfillment card here, right? And I feel like this is what you've been hoping and dreaming for, but there's more work to be done than just what type of person you think is best for you. This is actually guiding you towards looking at your entire life brick by brick and seeing which brick is yours and which brick is somebody else's, and removing that and starting putting your own brick in that hole, okay? And you can do that through imagination, through creativity, through manifestation, through meditation, right? And reconnecting with source. All of these things are interconnected to help you further your path along in healing. By healing yourself is when you start attracting these other people who are in alignment with you, who are good for you, who will help you grow too. Okay? It's all connected. Okay, so we are at, let's see, 32 minutes. I'm going to get one more oracle from the animal oracles and see what other guidance there is for you. And then we're going to go into the extended. And like I said, we're going to dive a lot deeper as far as what the future holds, what areas need healing, seeing if we can pinpoint that subconscious belief or that influence that those other people have over you, so that you guys can really hone in and start working on fixing that area, okay? So what guidance do you have? Alright, one dropped on the floor. Okay. You have connection with the tarantula here, happiness with the dolphin, and loyalty with the red-crowned crane. Let's see if I can get you guys one more. The Watcher and work. Bottom of the deck, you have companionship with the dog. Okay, guys, so connection, happiness, loyalty, the Watcher, and work. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you the Watcher is what we already discussed with that observer, right? But it's also about observing your own life and reflecting on, again, what is yours and what isn't. Work is obvious in this situation where we're going to have to work on where this subconscious belief is hidden at in order for us to overcome it, right? You have to put in the work in order to heal. Happiness is literally like just around the corner. It is here. It is knocking at your door. But in order for you to do that, you have to release yourself from the bonds that bind you, those connections that no longer serve you, those beliefs systems that no longer serve you. Replace them with what is your own and being true to yourself, okay? Loyalty to yourself, true to who you are, and not being ashamed of that, really figuring that out, what that means to you. I'm just trying to see like if there's anything else to mention with these cards for you guys. This is kind of like a rebirth sort of card as well. You have the pregnant lady on the back of the dolphin, rising above those emotions, standing in your power, having that growth, having that rebirth of self. Making your own happiness is what I'm getting as well. This is reaching for things that serve you, reaching for a higher purpose, right? This whole channel is designed for you guys to reach your highest potential, right? Alignment with your highest good. So definitely that falls into all of this, right? We all have healing to do. So I'm really being drawn to this. Like, whatever this connection is here that is getting in the way of you actually having a solid relationship with somebody, I'm really curious to figure out what that is. Okay, and we're definitely diving deeper into that in the extended. And again, the link to that will be below. This is all that I have for you guys for right now. I mean, they're not really giving me any more information from these cards here. So I will end it here. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Please like the video if it resonated. Again, come back in a couple days if it did not. Or check your other placements as well. I hope to see you guys over in the extended. This seems like it would be a really good read to continue following up on. I do want to dive a lot deeper into this, especially the ways that you can heal and release yourself from whatever this is over here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end it there. Description box, make sure you check it out. There's a lot of really good information in there. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.